It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And the pregame warm-ups wrapping up out in Los Angeles, where it'll be the Lakers going up against the Miami Heat. For the Heat, playing above 500 in the last few weeks, not bad. They'd like to do better. We'll see if they can add a win tonight. And how about Dwayne Wade?
Good luck out there.
Into an interconference game. I'd like to welcome you to the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, the fourth member of our crew. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. They'll play this one here in Los Angeles before the Lakers head back to the road. These guys are hot, no doubt about it, continuing to put up win after win.
Yeah, and they look like a squad that's enjoying playing together. I love what I'm seeing from them in terms of that chemistry these past few days, and playing well and winning games will do that for you.
And right around this time of the year, some teams spending long stretches on the road. Chris, that's difficult. It's got to be tough, I would assume, for players to deal with that, teams to deal with that.
It does get tough. Long road trips, travel, staying home from your family, you haven't seen your family and your friends. But I tell you what it does as a team. Coaches love it because it builds camaraderie, it builds chemistry. Now you have time to go to the movies and hang out with guys on your team at a restaurant or just hanging out. And what does that do? It brings you a little bit closer together because now you're building a relationship that's not based on basketball. These long road trips allow you to be together, to get to understand and know each other in ways maybe you haven't before. And believe me, there's been many times on the court, I've joked with the guy on my team about something that had nothing to do with the game, and it brought us to even play harder because we had an inside joke about something else. Who wouldn't want to play with their friends, right? Who wouldn't want their friends to challenge them? And that's the type of relationships you build on these long road trips.
So here's Miami's starting group. Down low, it's Johnson and Whiteside. Wade and Winslow out on the wings. And it's Dragic in at the point guard. Now here's Dragic after LeBron James's miss. Here's Wade. Kuzma pulls it in.
Give him that shot again, he'll probably hit it. That's a good look.
AI passes to McGee, and he uses the glass on the layup. McGee's got his first bucket in this one.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Wade kicks to Winslow. And the jam by Whiteside.
Yeah, and the presence of Whiteside in the paint, really unreal. He is a dominant figure down low. Great work to grab that second chance opportunity.
Now here is McGee. And AI gets it to go.
And even though AI didn't take a traditional path to the NBA, he's made inroads with the other players across the league. A lot of friends for that young man.
You know, it would have been easy for AI to view himself, Greg, as an outsider after spending time in China and the G League, but he's put himself out there and can always be found chatting with other NBA stars. Now here is Harris, following the missed shot by James Johnson.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it. And what a story for Hassan Whiteside. A second-round pick back in 2011. He's bounced around. I mean, the G League, China. He even played over in Lebanon. It wasn't until 2015 that he emerged seemingly out of nowhere as a factor for the Miami Heat. And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Wade kicks to Johnson. Pass to Dragic. Here's Whiteside. Feeds it to Johnson. Shoots over Kuzma. And the shot is good from Johnson.
And he'll take that. The nice, easy mid-range jumper, first bucket of the day.
That's all you want. It's a good shot to get yourself in the rhythm. For him, he's going to want a lot more than that to come.
The shot's good from Kuzma.
Good at taking initiative inside. Once Kuzma is near the hoop, he's focused on scoring.
And it's Dragic with the ball for Miami, trailing by 5. And Miami calls their first time out of the game. Last time they met was in Miami.
A really close game between these two in that last matchup. It took a total team effort for them to get the win.
Yeah, and without all the points they got off the bench, I mean, there's no way they could win that game.
And here's Whiteside. What a tremendous game he played against the Clippers. A nice shot by Winslow. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. On the floor for Miami. Down low, it's Johnson and Whiteside. Waiters and Winslow are the wings. And it's Wade in at the point. Back to Hart. McGee, the pass to Hart. Clock at 4, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Now let's take a moment to see the teams that lead the league in field goal percentage. The Lakers, number 1.
Are just tremendously disciplined offensively, always looking for the best possible shot. That's how they've gotten that field goal percentage to skyrocket.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Hi, Kevin. Well, AI in their last time out against the Grizzlies delivered a performance for the ages. He scored 18 points, and he did a good job to dish out a few assists to his teammates as well. He led the charge in what was another win for this team. They are firing on all cylinders. Kevin?
Thanks, David. It was a terrific game for him. They'll be looking for more of the same tonight.
And I'd be surprised if he doesn't give it to them. He's in a very good frame of mind right now.
Well, if he brings the same energy in this game that he brought into that one, it's going to be another big night for him.
And one aspect of what has made AI so successful is his work ethic, Greg. It's second to none.
It makes sense given just how hard AI has had to work just to get a chance to get in the league. Glad to see that he doesn't feel like he can rest on his laurels and still wants to hone his game.
Turns an easy jump shot into a tough one by going to the fadeaway. I mean, look what happened. Well, come on, you give Magic Johnson credit. The City of Angels. The Lakers wanted to make a big splash in free agency, and they did. Landing the biggest free agent that they could. Landing LeBron, that instantly made their offseason a success. I mean, it took a lot to recruit LeBron. Give Magic Johnson credit. This franchise has been the talk since he signed on.
Harris kicks to AI. Back to Harris. Lakers passing it around. Kuzma passes to AI. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
And the Lakers wasted, Chris, no time filling the rest of the roster with veterans.
Yeah, Kevin, and with LeBron on board, I think that's a solid idea. Look, the Lakers didn't land another huge free agency target. We all know that. But they did do a good job of building a team around LeBron. I mean, they have a nice blend of youth and veterans on this roster. And with LeBron, as we know, you never know. That could work.
Winslow finds Johnson, and it's in there. Johnson's got the game tied up here for the Heat.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
A nice shot by LeBron.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Last game for the Lakers, they picked up the W against the Grizzlies in Memphis. T-Wade on the wing. Puts one up from 19. Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
You got to crowd Wade in the mid-range. I mean, his in-between game is straight filthy.
Pass to Waiters. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
This score will be very different without his offense. He's been terrific.
And there's the pass to Kuzma. And McGee kicks to James. To the inside. AI, no good.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far. And
there's the foul. It'll go. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Heat lead by 1. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. One of the stories here, Dion Waiters getting it done today.
Yeah, so far they haven't found an answer for him. A scoring machine here in that first half.
Well, he's a tricky cover. He does a good job of sensing the defense, making the right move at the right time.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. Taking a look at Los Angeles. LeBron and Kuzma make up the forwards. AI is out there with Harris, and it's McGee in at the center position. Big-time scoring is always a premium, Chris, when you're evaluating players on the offensive side. What do you hope to find as you kind of break down their game?
I hope to find that you can dribble, shoot, and pass. Because if you can do those things and you're a great scorer, then I know that if you get double teamed, you can find an open man. That if you have the heart of an unselfish player, that you're willing to think 2-3 plays ahead of how to set someone else up that's struggling. Because a great player can always get their own. And also on the offensive side of the ball, are you careless? Do you value possessions? Do you make easy turnovers? And if you do make a turnover in the offensive end, what is your temperature like defensively? Will you run back and get back and try to get a stop? What type of player are you overall? Great offensive players are result-oriented, not necessarily seeking individual numbers or acclaim, and that's a big part of my evaluation.
LeBron shot is off.
Aggressive move to the bucket, and the D is ready for it.
To the paint, here's Dragic. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Dragic has got his second bucket of the night.
I like the awareness on the court from Wade. He's excellent at scanning the floor to set up the open team.
The feed to AI. Harris dishes to AI. He kicks it to McGee. Back to AI. No good, shot missing. And it's Miami the other way. Here's Dragic, one of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game.
Wade's Jay, bread and butter, a remarkably consistent jump shot.
AI passes to Harris. AI left side from deep. And it's Miami with the rebound. Wade outside. Kicks it to Winslow. Outside, Dragic. Offline with his 3. Lakers trail by 3. And Goran Dragic, a slippery lefty out of Slovenia.
At his peak, a phenomenal offensive player. He doesn't hit that peak every season, though. And now in his 30s, we'll see how long he can extend his prime.
Timeout called, the Heat. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
All right, a chance to check out the stats for Goran.
To the inside. They get a hand on it. Out to Wade. Wide open look. The Heat keep it going. A new 24-second shot clock. 6 to shoot. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
You see how Wade maintains his focus? He's not letting the D shake him on these shots.
On the court for the Heat. Down low, it's Johnson and Whiteside. Dragic and Wade, the two playmakers in the guard spots. And it's Winslow in at the small forward.
A perfect position to grab the rebound. Gets underneath, boxes out, and pulls it down.
Johnson can't hit. Lakers leading by 5. Kuzma kicks to AI. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. 14 points for AI.
Just really unselfish there. Harris is someone who knows when one of his guys is wide open.
Wade against Harris. Wade misses.
He'll be beating himself up if they can't come back because he is not carrying his weight at the offensive end.
The Heat trail by 7. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Dragic uses the glass that time, and it's good. And here is Los Angeles now. To the middle. Here's AI. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one's on Johnson.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
First free throw is good.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
He doesn't get the second one. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Dragic with a wide open look. Finds himself wide open and drills it.
He's really turned it around here in the second half. I mean, his offense has returned.
AI passes to Kuzma. Inside. Here's AI. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
AI. 2 shots. And that one misses.
This has become a theme for these guys. Way too many missed chances at the line.
And he sinks the second. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter. Pass to Winslow. Now Wade. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. 10 points for Dwayne Wade.
Look, Wade has made many big shots over his career. When his team needs a bucket, he steps to the plate.
McGee finds Harris. To the left side wing. Pass to LeBron. To the middle. 5 to shoot. Here's Kuzma. Excellent D there by Johnson. And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. That's his 3rd foul of the game. On offense, here are the Heat. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's Wade.
And playing with a real edge on defense. Harris doesn't mess around when it comes to guarding his man.
That shot off. The Heat go the other way with it. Open shot. Dragic. Offensive rebound. Here's Whiteside. Makes it off the glass.
Defensive rebounding, just such a crucial part of the game.
I tell you what, it's like football. having a 3rd and 13 and them running up the gut. It just frustrates the defense. You have to hate giving up second chance points. It's demoralizing. After basically, I mean, you had to stop.
And now we get a chance to check out our Jordan player of the game.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
It's stolen by Dragic. LeBron against Winslow. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. It's a one-point game. AI passes to Harris. McGee buries it down low.
They get exactly the matchup they want inside him, and it gives them the biggest bucket of the game.
The Heat have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. Dragic kicks to Winslow. Back to Dragic. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 4 on the shot clock. Fades. Yes! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
Well, guys separate themselves by how they perform in clutch situations. Give this man his props.
Back to AI. No good on that one. Well, he go the other way with it. Passed away to take the lead. It's in!
Gotta respect Wade's feel for the moment. His ability to score down.